The oof is back. Rejoice. Rejoice. Oh, wait, what? Hold up. I'm receiving word that David wants to bring dating to Roblox. As you guys know, Roblox has been going through a lot of changes recently. And as much as I am happy that the Roblox oof sound is back, oh my lord. Why are we still doubling down on this dating stuff, bro? And you wanna know what's even worse? They changed friends to connections. Well, actually the dating stuff is worse, but still. It's so dumb. They're not connections, brother. They are just friends. I am not connecting with people for like any business projects or dating. I am going to be brutally honest with you. They are just friends. As you guys know, David Baszucki wants dating on the platform. And to be honest, I just don't know why. I really do not know why he's like so insistent on Roblox becoming more so like a metaverse rather than, you know, just a basic game. He said, and I quote, "I think a lot of people who are too afraid to go on a real life date might find it easier to have a virtual date to start." Brother, are we that cooked? I hope not, but there's a possibility we might be. But like in all seriousness though, like I just don't get why he really wants dating on the platform, especially with all of like the problems Roblox itself has as a platform, considering the fact that, well, moderation's not the greatest. There's already way too many bad actors on Roblox nowadays, especially if you look at like the condo community. Bro, I don't know how they are still around, but all I can tell you is that moderation just does not know how to do their job. They just don't. They really don't know how to do their job. And even someone who has used moderation, like I've been trying to report these bad actors myself, because sometimes they're blatantly obvious and they just don't get banned. It is so bad, especially with the way things are now. It just doesn't make any sense to me that why he wants this to become a dating platform. This isn't Tinder, bro. This isn't Grindr. This isn't a dating platform. It is just a platform for games, bro. How are they gonna even date anyways? Are they gonna date over a game of Rivals? Natural disaster survival? Well, you can't really play NDS anymore because of how many exploiters there are now. That thing is so plague infested, it's just not fun. Are people gonna have to like get ready before their virtual date? Like, I don't get it. Like, am I gonna have to take my avatar and change it into like a tuxedo or something like that? Get all fine and dandy? Like, I just don't understand why he really wants this dating stuff. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Because when you think about it, Roblox at its core is just a gaming platform where honestly, majority of its user base is still pretty young. Even though there are people occasionally, like me for example, who's an adult playing Roblox, I am going to be honest with you. It's still mainly a kid platform. And like, it just doesn't make any sense, because even though yes, there is a decently sizable amount of people who are above the age of 17 or 18, the thing is though, it's not a good idea to have these type of things in place, especially when there's still kids, and I mean a lot of kids on the platform. Like, bro, look at Steal a Brain Rot, look at Grow a Garden, bro. Like, they have such big numbers, and I can tell you right now, a lot of those are kids or possibly bots. I honestly don't know. I did hear there was like some botting involved, but you know, I'm just not going to really bother with that right now. The point is that there's still a decent amount of innocent folk that just should not be like exposed to this stuff outright. They should not be exposed to this stuff. And I just find it so weird that they're just pushing it. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, am I gonna go up, or like, here's an example. Am I gonna go up to somebody, or like, let's say I'm going on a Robloxian date, bro, somewhere in Robloxia, at like a McBlocksons or something like that. And am I just gonna be like flirting with that person? Like, am I gonna be like, you wanna sword fight on the heights on my bed tonight? Bro, I hope that happens if like they just pull out a gun and just absolutely blow your brains out at that point. If someone actually used that line, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of deserve that. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, but in all seriousness though, it's just not really a good idea in my opinion. It really isn't a good idea. At the end of the day, a lot of people just play Roblox just for the games, bro. Like, yeah, it's like, sure, there's a decent bit of social elements, but let's be real here, bro. It's just a gaming platform at the end of the day. I don't want to see this become like a dating platform or like some sort of metaverse. Ain't nobody gonna have business meetings in Roblox, bro. Ain't nobody. I doubt there ever will be. If there is, well, they just proved me wrong. But point is, though, it really seems unlikely. Who am I gonna be talking to? Like Builderman or something like that during my meeting? Nuh-uh. That's most likely not gonna happen. Oh, what's this? Teddy might have come back? Yeah, so as it turns out, apparently he did come back. Even though his account was deleted, apparently the group that he probably created is still up. Yeah, I honestly just do not know or understand why this guy came back, and I still don't understand why the games are still up. It's kind of dumb considering some of the nature, um, well, considering the nature of these games and how bad they can get, especially with how bad the text chat can get in them sometimes. Yeah, they're definitely not appropriate. As you guys know, the Teddy guy, yeah, was someone who was invited to the Hatch, which was a Roblox egg hunt event, and this guy is pretty much a softcore condo owner, which is pretty much just like a light term for just saying a sex game. And this actually was just new to me, and I am going to be honest, it is extremely disappointing that this guy somehow came back. Even though he might have been banned, his games are still up. Bro, I just don't understand anymore. I really don't. But anyways, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate